Hi, I'm Wanda from Alanda Craft, and this is our Paper Creations channel. Now today I'm just going to do a flip through of the latest junk journal that I've made. I've made this one for my granddaughter Ishta, and she's an avid reader and she loves tea, and she's also a big fan of Jane Austen. So what I've done is I bought 3 kits that incorporate all of these elements. So I bought the writer's kit from My Porch Prince, and it's the book lovers kit, and I bought the Ode to Jane Austen volumes 1 and 2 from Medieval Mirage, and I also have some other inserts from Len Art Studios. They've got the lace printable pages, and the digital hobby helper I have labels and words. The sari silk comes from Which Craft Do You Do? I'll put all the links in the description below for you. But as I say, this book was done just to incorporate all the things that Ishta loves. Now on the cover I've used the Miller's fabric from Spotlight, and I used a blue for this cover, and I think that the picture looks really great. It's got the books and the tea, and what I've done this time is I've added just a tuck spot in the corner here, and we have a key and a lady drinking tea. And then I've just put a little quote in here from Jane Austen. There is nothing I would not do for those who are really my friends. I have no notion of loving people by halves. It is not my nature. So I thought that was really, really nice, and it just goes there. And I've got a little photo here, a little cutout. It says, I am excessively diverted from Pride and Prejudice, one of my favourite books and one of my favourite shows. I've added some buttons here, and then a bit of lace, of course, and then on the side I've got this removable spine decoration when I've made a little tube here, tube button type thing, and it's just a bunch of lace, some beads and some chains, and then on the little tag here, this is a Tim Holtz tag, and it says Imagine, which is reminiscent of John Lennon's song, which is one of Ishta's favourites. Put that there. So I've left the spine free, but I have put a picture of a teapot, an old-fashioned teapot on the back. I thought this was a really, really lovely picture. Okay, so let's just have a look through this. I've used a pale pink. I was going to go with an orange, but I found it was a little bit too dominant, and I felt that this sort of salmony colour fitted in well with the book. So just get that undone. Oops. Going to knot up a bit. Okay, so here we go. Just move that up so you can see it. Alright, so I have a pocket in here with the fabric from the cover and some tea-dyed lace. I've also put a little tag in here saying this journal belongs to, and just some cake and some cup cutouts. I have a picture of Ishta here, and then I have a booklet that I've made, and it's just got a little rose there. I love these papers. Okay, so I've just got some of the Jane Eyre Northanger Abbey, and this is the lace printables that I got from Len Art Studio. I thought they were rather nice and fitted in well with this journal. I've also used some tissue paper there, and of course some writing places for her. And these were just put together as you generally do. Now I've also put a little tuck spot in here, and I've got one of my word labels that I put onto a background, and that's just downloaded from the kit, the background. The greatest gift is love. And then we have, I've double-sided printed at this. I thought that was quite a good idea, and I thought the books looked quite nice on that. And that just tucks in here. Sense and Sensibility, and that's the back of the book, and that just tucks nicely in there. Okay, so now on the front page here I have 2 tag pockets and the little tags that fit inside them, and I thought that was a really cute idea actually, and that came in the kit from Medieval Mirage, so I thought that was rather nice. And then I've just put a little saying here, her thoughts and reflections were habitually her best companions. And I've also put another saying down here and a little label saying book lover. Added some lace and just a little tuck spot here. Her heart did whisper that he had done it for her, from Pride and Prejudice. And instead of putting a ribbon, I've just tucked a little flower over there, over that little hole that came in that tag. And some glasses. And again, I put up here, curl up with a good book and a blanket. Okay, so on the inside here, I've got a tuck spot. And some, you can write on the back of these, and lots of lovely tags. I've got heaps of tags in this book. This one I've glued onto some tea-dyed paper, just to give it a bit of strength. This one I've just double-sided printed. And that one I've also put on tea-dyed paper. I've left lots of pages for journaling, as you can see as we go through. Now, aren't these papers just gorgeous? And I just think this incorporates all the things that Ishta loves, books and tea and all those sorts of things. Okay, we have ladies drinking tea. And again, I've put another saying on here. I have always found that ignorance and prejudice hold no bar to forming the strongest of opinions. And here we go, got a double-sided tag and some more bookmarks and tags here. Now this is from a die that I have, a pocket die, and I'll put a link to just in the description below for this because I really love this. I use it in all my albums. You can put long tags at the back and shorter ones come forward because the long ones go right through to the bottom. Really like that idea. I've done some stitching on some of the pages. I thought she looked lovely, the flapper with the tea. And there we got a little tuck spot there. Again, just using one of the sayings from Jane Austen's shows. So I really like this this tea paper. I think it's lovely. I've done some stenciling here. Again, just a little bit of stenciling. Now this one here, I've just done this up. I made a trifold and just holding it together with a paper clip. And I put the afternoon tea on here because inside here, this is a photo of Ishta and I at, I think it's probably taken at the Hyatt. We often used to go to the Hyatt for afternoon tea, for high tea, and to a door tea where we would enjoy in lots of nice scones and cakes. Now I have some, I've just added the little tag here with one of these bulb pins, a little pocket. I thought that just sits nicely there. I like these papers. I like this idea. It was a double, so you just put it on the edge of your page and it folds over nicely. Now in here I've just put some sayings, and the back had a typewriter in it which I thought was didn't quite go with the old-fashioned quills, and then I thought, well, it is actually just about writing, so it does fit. So I'll just pop that in there. And on the other side I have an envelope, and inside here I've put some bits and pieces. Okay, so we've got dream big, hugs and kisses. And then I've just put one of these sayings. My dear one, in this false world, people often make promises they have little intention of keeping. Remember, we are your true friends. We keep our promises. I just think these sayings are really lovely. And then that's how I feel about Ishta. So I put those in there. A bit of stenciling on here just to brighten it up a bit. Lots of pages where she can stick photos and do some journaling. Now we come to the centre of the first signature, and I've just popped a couple of square cutouts onto the tag there. And again, some wording and some more wording, more sayings. Lots of places, little tucky things where she can find all sorts of things. That's a big thing about junk journals, is that when people get them and they go through them, they find all these little hidden spots. Okay, I thought that was a rather nice picture. I quite like that one. And then another tag that I've also put on some tea-dyed cardstock. Okay, over here we have another envelope. Again, I've just popped bits and pieces into it. More tags and more tags. This book has loads of tags in it. Okay, another envelope. And I quite like this idea with the tickets, just making the tuck spot. And in this one I've actually just put a little notepad that you can write in, and some sayings. Never stop dreaming, never stop believing. All very positive stuff. Now over here I have another one of these fold over tabs, and what I've done is I've added some tea bags here. I thought that might be a nice idea, and these are from the English tea shop. They have, I really think they're really cute, and they have the different colours. Here again I have another envelope which I haven't put anything in at this stage, and another double-sided tag. I had this sitting around and I didn't quite know what to do with it, so I've just tagged it on with a paper clip, and she can remove it if she wishes, or move it around the book. And this where the typewriter ties in with the page, it has the typewriter on it, so I mean it's all to do with writing. And I've made a little notebook that she can remove. It's got a paper clip, and again it's just all the pages from the kit, and she can write some notes in there and then pop it back on or put it anywhere else in the book that she likes. And this was a pink page. It didn't quite go to plan. The lines are made with a roasting pan I have that has a grill, and when I do my tea dyeing, I just place the pages onto the grill and it makes lines. Okay, so now we have another pocket, and in here I have a loaded tag, I guess you'd call it. It has bits in it, but it's double-sided as you can see, and it's got an envelope in it. And more tags. And we have these tags. I think these tags are just beautiful. I love them. And I'm sure she will too. I like the idea of the double pocket, and this all came in the kit. I've just done some stenciling at the top. Okay, so that's the end of the first signature, and now we come to the second signature. Now I've actually just glued everything down on here. I didn't leave tuck spots or anything because it has this notepad here, and I've put a magnetic closure in, so and I've used this little tab here to cover the magnet. And so I've got some tags and some sayings, and I've just dressed it up with some bits and pieces. A little bit of lace on the bottom just to dress it up. And this is actually these papers that I've used for the covers are actually just cardstock, double-sided cardstock. Okay, got some more lacy bits here. Okay, this is another one little trifold, so you open it up. You can write notes on this side, and then this is my favourite, one of my favourite pictures of Ishta was when she was going to her prom, and I just love it. Some lace down the bottom, down the side. Again, paper that I've used in my roaster. Okay, I've got a tag, I put some lace on it, popped a ticket in it, and put read with me, so it's just another bookmark that she can use. Okay, again, got a tuck spot, some bookmarks and tags, things to write on. They're just beautiful. I really, really love these papers. These are a mix. The one is from, as I say, from My Porch Prints, and one is from Actually, it's not from My Porch Prints, but I will put the name of this kit in the bottom. I don't have it on here. Okay, so this is from the Ode to Jane Eyre. And I think the teapot ones are just beautiful. I love this bright colours. I think they just add to it. Okay, and this one I had a bit of lace with ribbon down it. I thought that sort of finished that off nicely. And this is a frame that's been turned into a pocket. And I've put her photo in there. And this pretty tag there. Isn't that a beautiful tag? Let's look at that. Okay, just some lace down the edge. Right, so we come to the middle of this one. I've used the round cutouts this time. Okay, we've got tags, sayings, more tags. I really love doing these junk journals. I've been following these ideas from Mrs Cogs Crafts, her Megazine course, and I really love how they turned out. Okay, I've done some more stenciling. This is the fourth one I've done now. Pages coming through the small books, pages. Okay, and again, this is the split pocket. Now, Ishta loves owls, so what I did is I found this owl stamp and I put him on here, stencil hairs actually. I thought he was rather cute and I've just hidden him away just towards the back. Done some more stenciling here. Then we come to the back, like this. It says tea is always a good idea. Got the little cutouts here. Again, the pocket. And I've just made another little booklet. And these are all from the kits that I bought. And I've added a doily. And the pages are all different sizes because it doesn't really matter in these junk journals. It's the whole idea of it, isn't it? So there we go. Back to the back. Fluff over. Okay, so that's my flip through of my Jane Eyre Writers Tea Time Junk Journal. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and if you did, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.